Hey guys, it's John Howell here from officialjohnhowell.com, and in this video I'm going to go over and show you exactly what is happening in the stock ABBV, which is ABBV, I think it is. Anyway, it's a drug company. Oh, my throat's dry. Let me take a drink out of that. Alright, cool. So what we're looking at here is ABBV, the stock. I thought I'd go over and show what I see in this stock here right now before I get into this stock and show you my analysis. This is just general advice only. Do not take a trade based on this analysis today. You know that 95% of traders out there lose money, and it's not courses, it's not education. The strategy is important, but what's really, really important is getting coaching on a continuous basis to really help you move forward. You know that, I know that, so keep moving forward there. Do not take a trade based on this because the market is hard to trade, and you need some coaching, you need some good strategies to help you move forward to do really, really, really well. Okay? This is just to show you what I'm seeing on an overall bigger picture on the ABBV today. Okay, cool. All right, let's actually have a look at this here. So firstly, when we're looking at this chart here, the first thing I like to do is I like to look at the weekly chart. So I'm just squeeze this weekly chart over. I've got the 4-hourly chart there. All right, and we'll look at this weekly chart. As you can see on this weekly chart, what do we have? We actually have since 2013. Yeah, since 2013, we've actually had quite a nice run to the high side through here, as you can see there. Okay, but what we also see is this: if we create a parallel trend line, we actually can see that it's had a whole bunch of sort of support and resistance level where it is right now. As you can see here it's on the daily chart as well too. A change over the daily chart as well. So when we're looking at this, and when we're looking at this chart here moving forward, we can see the market's actually running up through here, and now it's slowly coming down through here. But notice this through here. What I actually like to do is when I'm reading my charts, I like to see where the strength in the moves are. And as you can see here, right, if I just bring up my sort of trend line drawing tools thing here, as you can see, right, this market is run through here. Those buys are really strong, and see this selling period through here. See how that's weak? That's what I like to call strong buyers. This is strong buyers, but weak sellers. Okay, strong buyers, but weak sellers. So what I'm seeing here is this: is that when we have strong buyers, weak sellers, we get into a sort of a situation where this happens. Let me just draw this again. We're getting into a situation right now on this chart where once again we have this strong buyers period through here, but now we have weak sellers. We have weak sellers. This here is an overall big weekly chart, right? So strong buyers, weak sellers coming down right now to a overall long-term support level as well too. As you can see right now at this level through here, we're getting at a major support level, and this is actually quite a bullish move. So for me, if I see a break up, if we get on this weekly chart, it's a sort of break up above this resistance and close above this resistance, that to me is likely to see more upside for this particular company here. You can see it's actually moving really nice. You can see here that this sort of support level is really nice. This resistance level here has been resistance for quite some time on the weekly chart as well. So now we're at a weekly support level, and that's all happening there. So moving over onto the daily chart, what I see in the daily chart is once again is the exact same thing as I see on the weekly chart. You can see this nice strong run up through here, and now we're just getting this sort of like a flag pattern of strong buyers, weak sellers. What I see, because as you can see, right, the dominant move out of this here right now, the dominant move is the buyers. So because the dominant moves is the buyers, and now we're coming down coming down. I personally, you can see here by looking at the peaks and troughs here, right? Lower peak, oh, sort of slight high peak, but didn't do much. Okay, slight high peak, then came down. We've got lower trough, lower trough, lower trough, lower trough. And what I do see is that if we do start to get a market running up through here to create a high peak, come down, make a high trough, and to me that would be the sign of continued upward movement for another nice move to the high side. So anyway guys, this is just analysis on ABBV. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I also hope you've learned some things of how to read the charts as well, because the chart price action is king. Okay, and what I teach all the time to my private clients is this, is that if you're going to trade a system, you trade the chart itself, okay? Because the chart is the chart. And if you can actually have a good system based on this thing alone, which is the price action itself, then you can trade a forex chart, you can trade a stock chart. There's the biggest myth out there, which is this is a forex chart, this is the futures chart, and so on and so forth. Okay. Anyway, that's a different video. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you'd like to learn more about how I look at the markets and some strategies that I view the markets, maybe even get a coaching call from me, or if you'd like to learn maybe the top 13 mistakes that is stopping you from moving forward to be part of the 5% club to actually make money, then click on this little button up here. See that little button up there? Click on that. It takes you over another page, and they'll be able to help you out. Alright guys, John Howell here, fisherjohnhowell.com. I'm out of here. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action.